following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Hot crackers! That girl's got a lot of moxie. She's got a lot of spirit. Check out them gams! What other phrases don't people use anymore? No!
Of course! Of course!
Nothing is from
time!
Burger
On the
time!
right-hand side, the cross markets. The two big palisade-style fencings around the Hoff, the Knight Rider, the statue of Sir Hasseldorf, and beyond them, on the right and left, respectively, Buchanan's and Kit's.
What time of day do we roll in?
The people here are happy and smiling, and a lot less baggy under the eyes and happier. There's actually a big sinkhole where they've started building a new watchtower.
Got a new mill?
The mill was built on. Watchtower was built on the mill. It's like. Oh no, you're correct. The mill is a separate thing. I was going to do that. On the map, they are separate things. They're also rebuilding a mill and the warehouses around that. There are hawkers selling things. Look, hey, they're saying. Look. Get that. Not night time. Yo, hey, buy things.
Is Wajibu
Beefs. Is Wajibu there? No.
Fuck! He's like the fifth member of a party!
I was not present for the yearbook. I'm actually trying to finagle a couple of extra pages in that photo book that's almost done. Just so I can have a double spread of Wajibu. Here you are in Hasseldorf.
What time are we rolling in?
It will be. It will probably be Vespers, the evening. So the town it's got the evening lighting that's so great until they patch the game and remove all of the real-time shadows for no good reason.
What did that one?
It was Trackmania Squared.
Yes.
Which it was a game I didn't even know existed until I saw that game dungeon.
It's a game, so like that and GTA are the two games you'll see car video game clips from. Because of the customizable maps.
I did love that all the demos waterfall thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I just double checked. Buchanan's was the place
Place with the birds.
Mit the burgers.
Yeah. And that's also the place Felsi ran?
Yeah.
No, but we need to go to the Hoff first.
Well, the Hoff's where I have to stay. I don't know about...
We are not staying anywhere except the
40
Hoff.
golden nights, son!
For sure.
It's...
Besides, we're only here one night, so it's not a big...
Oh, who's paying for everyone? So, like, I can pay for my parents.
This is why you
but,
need
like,
to divide your shit up here so the party fund can be allocated and everything like that. Because I'm sure Steven's like, I can't account anything right now because I now think everything's in the air. So that's a discussion you guys probably need to have here. Not like right now, but like here in town.
Okay.
I'll pay for me out of mine.
And Eaton?
Is a dog.
Oh.
Is a big wolf and can stay outside.
Well, no, she's a Baron's dog.
In the Hoff. An animal.
She's clean.
She is clean. She is well trained. And
It's against
it would be like removing the sword from a knight. Also, I'm a Baron! And I also slide twice as much gold over. Because I'm nice.
Well, perhaps.
How much? 40 gold a night?
Yeah, man.
If I get the best room, is it going to be more?
All the rooms are the same.
All the rooms are the best rooms. This came up last time.
Yeah.
That's right. This is
the best room in form.
Yeah.
Okay, I have paid for myself and my parents.
Oh wow, they're staying here too. They're just like this is ridiculous opulence for them.
This is how we should just stay in the nicest inns. I wish every inn was this nice. Even if that was expensive, that's fine.
You realise that gold is going to diminish very quickly if you do that.
How is Roya just paying for herself, or?
Yes, and she is also taking a ground floor room away from the party.
I'll pay for Sir Aaron as well, just for one night. He may
Isn't he going to stay at Buchanan?
We should really go and see, apparently, my mother-in-law.
Well, if there is no room for you there, you at least have the night here.
Perhaps one day I will see you again.
I hope so. Oh, and I owe you this, and I'll pass him a piece of what he'll recognise as part of his old bargain from his horse.
Whatever did happen to Buster?
We ran out of food pretty quickly.
Then he gave his life keeping valiant men alive. That is only natural.
Oh, I've been wearing my
Hope
armor.
I never have to receive that again.
You know that only goes up to max.
Yeah, I know, but at least I'm at max.
Well, he's right here. He came with us to Hasseldorf.
Whereas everybody else was at
And
max.
now I'm leaving. I will travel. It is only a short journey from here to the outsides of our estates.
It was good to travel with you.
Indeed.
It's a pity your woman couldn't come.
You should ask him about the hunting thing right now before he leaves. Because that's where he's
My companions were worried. We seek to supplement our supplies by hunting.
We'll need a license.
That's what I was wondering. Is that something you or I can...
Well, since you're a nobleman, I will sell you a hunting license and clear it to meet my father later. These are our lands. So he'll let's see, hunting license for because it will only cover their lands. It wasn't until about 2 or 3 days, and then tell you what, you could clear 60 silver pieces. That will do.
He's paid in gold.
60 gold.
Well, the equivalent value is
6 gold.
Normally, it would be like an amount of money plus a portion of your take, but you ain't coming back, so
Yeah.
it's also just less. But your bros.
My thanks. I will be sure to repay when I return for your kindness.
Take care of yourself.
And you too.
Dark times for Romania ahead, with the witches having so much power. I didn't say that. You'll leave. I was forced. Good day. Remember what they said.
It's been a pleasure. And an honor.
Right, that's him gone. Fine. Your ally list grows smaller.
I thought the same. He just isn't.
I just he'll be dead by the time.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, big crossbow bolt to the back
Yeah.
of the head.
Because
Big, large, big, huge, big, great, big, large, green boot gallows. It's the only thing we know what to say about him. You stay home.
Get burgers from across.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, you get some bird juice.
mini.
You roll Sir Madamir back to the inn and you'll go to sleep. Right, let's make the trek to Merlin, unless you want to do anything in Hasseldorf the next day.
I mean, if Wajiba's not here, like, no.
There is no Wajibu.
No Wajibu. Same as
Never going
always.
to be Wajibu again.
What? No.
Because you want it.
Ah, but he's the best.
We'll be cutting up our supplies again like we always do. Every
Fill up
Yeah.
water
fill
at
up
the...
water
The
do.
fountain.
Okay, so Hasseldorf
God.
is actually a full
Yes.
stretch away, so hit me up with another 200 silver.
And yeah, and we fill up all our water from the fountain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're feeling very Olympic about yourselves now.
People stare at us strangely as we're just putting barrels
Are you,
into the
are
fountain.
you taking up
Not
the...
your day,
Non-common
not yours.
practice.
But we've got to split this up at some
What
point.
for?
Might as well take it out of that, since it's a group fun thing anyway.
Yeah, they can't. It's Electrum.
Well, then we might as well spend the gold coins. I'll take it out of this.
Because
That
it's
evens
this
that out.
Electrum and gems.
There's a bank in this town, right?
There actually is not.
Oh, right.
They-
That was a problem last time.
They traded money because it was collectible and rare, and Sorel likes that kind of thing, but they don't work as a bank.
Sorrel probably likes Electrum too.
Sorel has enough. If it was special Electrum, then sure.
And we got it from a pirate! That's pretty special!
We have some
He's sold
special
it to you for a
electrum.
low price.
Oh, and I probably would have gone to their temple just to pray as well, because...
To pray!
Yeah.
So we're here for another 3 fucking days again!
No, they've done that.
Mr.
The ritual isn't just whenever Saphiro shows up.
No.
It's just whenever Shafiro shows up the first time.
I actually meant that I was literally going there to pray, because in the
You
temple...
go there to pray. You do that. So you leave, and you head off towards Merlin, which is 4 days away. Let us have a representative night of camping, which will represent all the various nights, and therefore will have all of the events that happen in all of the nights, all at once, because this is representative and not just here's that one night. It's like because dramatic convenience and storytelling.
Yep.
So you arrive at an abandoned campsite just off the road. It's a fairly flat area. What do?
I'll circle the area again.
Give me some rolls. Bork.
It's a 7 and 20.
Okay, I'll get back to you because that's going to take some time this
Yep.
time. What's everyone else doing? Oh, your parents start setting up tents and cooking and getting a fire going because that's what they've been doing. That's what they know how to do.
I'll set up the alarm circle again.
They're like understandably fairly sketch about this and have been.
And you might want to do that after I've come back.
Well, yeah, I'm waiting for them to come back. But
Like, over the trip, it'd be like... Over the camping, I suppose, would be like... Play with scribbles...
Squeeze.
Spar with...
Okay, so you go back to Einwig and pick scribbles up where you left him.
there's a Scribbles house in the armor.
There's a scribbles hatch in here.
He's got his own little, like, apartment, basically, in the...
It's not that big, it's
I
just
know.
for storing them.
I mean, we all spar every night,
Still
right?
keeping an eye on Roya, basically.
Oh, I notice you're paying a lot of attention to the cone of white with a face at the top of it. I don't suppose you've ever seen what lies beneath.
Well, yes.
Had a bit of that, a bit of mountaineering practice, huh? What?
That's incredibly crass.
Yes, I bet it is.
Why do I accidentally hit him back of the head with the blunt sword?
Because
Back
you
the
don't.
sword.
Accidentally sap him 6 times.
Did she go away?
I'm going to ignore you.
We have been for like 2 weeks now.
Yes, we have.
Very purposefully.
Oh, good, you've been paying attention. I'll pat him on the back and then wander away.
The weighted gauntlet counts as a blunt weapon.
Yeah, so he saps him with the hit and knocks him out.
Non. Is anyone doing anything special? What's your watch route? I will do. Okay, so you going in like a little spiral out from the camp. You're checking the area out, and there's some hills over there. And your dog stops and goes, Boar!
We need to make signals at some point, but yes.
She'll run a bit ahead, turn back and go like...
Yes, I'll stealth after her.
Right. She'll lead you for about half an hour up into the hills. And you find a camp. A Burmanian soldiers-style camp with a ragged banner lying on the ground beside the broken palisades they've erected, and the burnt-down tents, and the butchered bodies, several days old, scattered everywhere.
They were all dead before you got there.
That always is the way.
I'll look to see if I can tell what's basic weapons have done this. If they're weapons or claws or...
Very well. Make that roll. Maybe I have a dog here who could just answer that question.
Oh, she would. 15.
But I'm not going to help you. 15. Is that under your wisdom?
No.
Then you can't. You can, however, use a perception check to search the area regularly, and perhaps a find secrets check as well might be in order.
That's under and... It's a 4.
Oh!
Okay, but it was under at least.
Yes.
Okay, there are... everyone here seems to be dressed as like a sort of scout. There are very few heavy troops. They're light armored. There was a horse picket. It's empty. There are no horse corpses. There are also no gold, no weapons, no good bits of armor that aren't damaged left. Nothing of value except parchments, inks, that sort of thing that are left.
Can I tell
And
which way the horses went?
the tracks are too old and it's been having a storm lately.
Right.
So. You will find in a chest, there are some personal effects left over. Basically, some non-valuable personal effects. There's like some pressed flowers, a couple of letters with replies written on the back of replies, obviously. Also, you will find a writing desk which contains, like smashed up on the floor, which contains a part of a thing that was being written. And on the body of one of the soldiers, you'll find this. And it is clear he was attacked from behind suddenly. Here's the collected things you have found.
I'll say to Eden,
Bork.
yeah, it's very hard. We are away from everyone else,
Bork?
and I do know you enjoy that form, but
She'll demurely go behind a small rotting man staked up on spikes, like a warning to everyone else, with his dick hanging out of his mouth. It's the crows that are pecking at his flesh leave as a disturbing, wet, inverted sort of squelch happens.
yep.
And then a woman arrives.
I'll handle my cloak for a bit.
Oh, well, no one's here. I'm fine.
Alright. What can you smell?
Orcs.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 days ago.
It's what it sort of looks like.
And also the damage.
Which way did they go?
North, sort of. It's kind of hard to tell. It's been all stormed up. Their sense have been very disturbed, so they knew what they were doing.
The only reason I ask is, obviously when we go back to camp, it's easier if I tell them which way they went, and they'll understand. Is there anything else that I need to tell them?
Makes sense. This was a surprise. They were horses.
Yes, I saw the horse pickets, but the horses were taken.
Interesting. So this was a raid then?
It seems like that way. I can't read these, obviously. And,
Well, neither can I. I'm a dog.
I'm not saying that you can. We'll get these back to the others. They're obviously the personal. Anyway, we will. Is there anything else I need to know?
I don't know. What do you need to know? I mean, everyone's dead.
And the orcs had headed north.
I think so. Or at least they left the camp from the northern direction.
Alright, we'll head back when you're ready.
She'll go back behind the picketed guy and... Pork!
So we'll double it back.
Cool. About half an hour later, you guys are eating around the campfire and having a good time with your nice supplies of jerks. Various jerked meats, and you've got spices, so yay. And the dog runs into camp and runs over to Sir Redemir and begins eating his food. Pork. And then Sulan arrives back. I don't know if your alarm makes noises for people in your party.
It doesn't.
I don't think it does. So Sulan will come back just like slightly afterwards at a trot.
It took longer than usual.
Pork!
We found encampment further up. We went a bit further out to find it. It looks like it was...
Oh, you could have invited the soldiers back for some company. Poor soldiers out in the middle of nowhere. Just reminding you that... Dude, he's so old he can barely see.
Yeah, but I'm just pointing this at Saphiro.
I don't think they found any soldiers to...
We found an encampment, but I think we
Not
should
like them to leave it unguarded.
talk about this elsewhere. Move further away. I found these. The camp had been raided by orcs. Eden mentioned that they're maybe 5 days old and heading north. They took the horses, but it was quite a gruesome sight. The encampment.
Your dog's like looking at them, looking back to you and just going,
In their direction.
yeah, like, you should go the fuck over there.
I'll get up and walk over.
I'm
If Redemir also goes over there, I will.
Roya's just like,
Oh, look at Roya.
I feel the need to also exclude you both from the conversation.
And the pompous git.
So long as they're taking care of everything and I don't have to, that's more stew for me.
Can we not convince the cart driver to?
We probably could.
I mean, he could.
We could just get
he has a very
He
weak
can
mind.
completely rewrite personality.
We could just get the cart driver to eat him.
Probably the third day
We could turn him into like a proper heroic
Hello.
man.
And then he
Roya
gets
will
back-
join the group last because she'll just be like, see what I mean? That completely useless, pompous ass. Men should be men.
Then
Do things.
next time we set up camp, come join us on the. Just to get you away.
So,
Why are we all gathering here
I'm
really
guessing the bloody
suspiciously?
parchment has something
I
to
mean,
do with
other than that. Or what is that?
There was
call to
orcs.
action?
There's orcs to the north. They've just taken out an encampment of scouts.
This far in.
Yes.
Anything relevant?
I'll read these out. I don't know how the name's pronounced. I'm not familiar with Burman name. Waziluski? Waruski? Waruski?
Perfect.
W's have a carry of sound.
So, Vavuski?
No, V's carry an F sound.
There's no V's.
Well, you just said Vavuski.
That's a W again.
Ah. Waske. Waske?
Vavuski?
Waske.
Vavuski. Vavuski, I saw Robert in a dream. He smiled at me and embraced me with great effort because he could no longer control his limbs. Never will I forget it. For all the world's treasures, I wouldn't exchange this embrace. My Robert, that's how we have to meet again. With what effort I had to search for your beloved expressions. What a picture of pain. Respectfully, Clara, wife of Sir Schumann.
On
This
the
doesn't
back
play
as
on the
well.
back. That was a common practice in the times. Also because I didn't have that much practice.
Oh, that has a response. Ah, dearest Clara. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
That's why I did it.
My dearest Clara, today I gave it to him, and he took it with the happiest expression in haste, licking the wine from my fingers. Ah, he knew that it was I. His head was beautiful in death, the forehead so transparent and gently rounded. I stood at the body of my dearly beloved master and was calm. All my feelings were of thankfulness to Tenuyo that he was finally free. As I knelt at his bed, I had such a holy feeling. It was as if his magnificent spirit hovered above me. Oh, if he had only taken me with him. Does that say Adron? Oh, I guess it's a common name here. Valuski, Squire to Sir Schumann. There's another letter. This is also to Valuski. Oh dearest friend, what are you inflicting upon me by not writing a word about my husband? My heart breaks when I have no idea how Robert is living, what he is doing, if he still fears the voices, how he sleeps, what he does during the day, or whether or not he asks after me. Oh my dear friend, don't do this to my heart, leaving me so completely without news. If you can't go yourself, pay someone, charging it to me, have them go and to ask, respectfully, Clara, wife of Sir Schumann. My dearest Clara, we sat down. It became increasingly painful for me. Schumann, eyes were moist. He spoke continuously, but I understood nothing. Often he just blabbered, sort of blah 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 da da da. Literally says that. While questioning him at length, I understood the names Marie, Julie, Berlin, Diana, Roman, not much more. Richard says that Schumann's brain is decidedly exhausted. He will remain at best in his significantly apathetic state. In 1 or 2 months, only supportive care will probably be necessary. Adrian Valuski, Squire of Sir Schumann.
This is 2 documents of nothing but flavor text.
Losses from the recent raids. These Merland orcs are so. The poor land of our enemies. Once it was a proud poor. It seems they raid deep into our lands. Oh, proved poor. It seems they raid deep into our land. Where are the border guards, the patrols? What hath drawn our soldiery away? Supplies taken from this detachment by raiding, possibly by the orcs we chase. 15 days travel rations, 3 iron swords, 5 sets of armor, 13 silver, 44 copper, a skein of wool, miscellaneous clothing, 2 bows, 8 arrows. Additionally, report the loss of manpower. They lost 3 footmen, 2 scouts, a squire, 2 bowmen, and 2 peasants. As yet, we seem to have little effect on their rapacious marauding. I beg again for more men. Although they do head generally back north. And here's the one covered in blood. Mother, our patrol has fallen upon most painful times. We pursue Merland orc traders, but they raid our stores and slay our scouts. But we shall prevail. Ever here, they cannot overcome the and was just the blood. He must have been writing this when maybe an arrow hit him or something. So, there are orcs about.
Yes.
How common are orc raids in Germany? Do you know, Sir Adamir? I mean, we have not come across them
Not
since
common?
we arrived.
They're as common as anywhere, really. I mean, they're usually not that intense, given how far they have to travel to get down into your region. It happens.
It happens now and again, but so far in, and with so much military presence, that is alarming.
Could you tell
Yes, all
from
that military drawn down around the capital and therefore not anywhere else. Good job.
Could you tell from
I suppose 4 days ago.
from the camp, Solon, what the size of the raiding party might have been?
It's been 5 days. It's been 5 days.
Don't you just want to kiss these lips?